Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name is Ava Solberger. We're at the Champlain Valley Expo in Essex Junction, Vermont for March Meltdown. It's the Green Mountain Derby Dames versus the Assault City Roller Derby. There's blood, there's guts, there's girls wearing cute outfits, racing around a track on roller skates really, really fast, and they keep hitting the cement floor and they knock each other out. It's really aggressive and violent.
I mean, it takes a special girl to be a derby girl.
The Green Mountain Derby Dames! Roller Derby! You never know what's gonna happen. It's like wrestling on skates. What we really need are spurs.
So many girls out there are trying to hit you down at one time.
The power, the costumes, the barely contained chaos in motion. The crowd up.
Where else do you get to wear this?
Tough chicks.
The girls are amazing. The Green Mountain Derby Dames!
Playing against Assault City Roller Derby from Syracuse.
We've come so far since our first bout. We've been working really hard. We practice, 3 days a week, sometimes for 2 or 3 hours at a time.
More and more of the audience is knowing the game, and as that happens, then they can share it. Like, oh no, this is what happened. She just got Leah Jammer, that's awesome. Or she got a penalty for this.
Tickets, sold out for the first bout. They sold out for this bout a few weeks ago, and everybody's like, this is really an exciting thing we're at. Because we love the Derby Dames!
When you first get out there, you hear the crowd, but once the whistle blows, I just go. I just don't really hear anything. It's just a huge rush.
It's like a blur of adrenaline.
It is.
Like stick to your stomach, like beforehand, and like
everything.
in between.
Yeah, everything you learn in practice just kind of
Happens.
There are people like flying across the floor when they get hit. It's really fast, really intense.
Wonder I can see it in your eyes. You don't know a thing about dead butterflies. And when your shoe comes apart like a sandwich, I can see inside of you. Wonder.
People are like on their feet, arms in the air, like 500 instant fans.
we work really hard to get here, and we're really pumped, and we're really excited.
Well, it's all one pack. There's 8 players in a group, and then the 2 jammers.
The jammer is the one that scores the points. I'm one of the jammers. You have to get through the pack once, and that lets you get lead jammer. The second time through the pack is 1 point for every opposing skater that you pass, including those in the penalty box.
I'm a blocker, I'm a back blocker.
She's my back blocker.
One of the other jammers called me their wrecking ball. You try to help your jammer through the pack, but also your priority is usually blocking the other jammer from getting through.
And we say pack it up, which means get a really tight pack, because then the jammer, it's harder for the jammer to get through if you're all really tight.
You want to hit, you want to block, you want to make sure those other blockers are out of the way of your jammer.
You don't ever want someone from the other team to be standing next to you. You want your girls around you.
We're doing waterfalls, going ahead of the jammer, pushing each other, whipping each other.
There's a pivot who's also a blocker, and their job is to control the pack speed. And then there's a variety of different refs, one for each jammer. If they manage to lap the other jammer, it's called a grand slam, and you get 5 points.
When I first started, you're like, sorry.
There is no sorry in Derby. That's one of the rules. No sorry in Derby and safety second. I think those are it.
It's not really if you're going to get hurt, it's when. Most people do get hurt. I mean, it may be as minor as a couple stitches in the chin. We had that. We had a broken collarbone last week. Or you could break your ankle and be done with Derby for life. So.
A broken jaw, a broken ankle, and a fractured arm.
Oh, we've had a couple broken ribs too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like crash.
Awesome can openers.
The protective
It's
equipment.
all about falling
Yeah.
in the right places where you actually have protection. A lot of times the bumps and bruises don't set in until the next day.
I had some people yelling at me pretty seriously out there.
Yeah. Well, I scream like, get your hands off me, just to intimidate them.
No elbows, no tripping.
It's controlled violence.
No punching and hitting.
But
and
they will-
We try to be sportsmanlike, is what she's trying to say.
Exactly.
When you're on the track, there's no sorries. You put them on the floor, they deserve to be there.
One deep legs like a worm run over. I'd like to show her something under the bed. Like an alligator head. Wonder. Leather apron, hip swinging ballerina, forklift, white rice, feather, bush beat.
be a derby girl now?
It's changed my life, basically.
The game was neck and neck, but in the end, the Green Mountain Derby Dames were victorious. It was their first win. Congratulations, girls. We'll get stuck with you again real soon.
Yeah, April 4th is our Mud Season Massacre, and that's in this room again. And then May 9th is our big season closer before we take a summer break for a few months.
And girls, if you want to come skate, we want you. We want skater tots.
Yes.
We need more girls, so come on out.
Yeah, we're
We
splitting
won't
into-
hit you too hard at first.